everybody, this is Tyler from TenThumbs Pro coming at you with another lesson, and today we are going to be looking at the A minor pentatonic. A little bit on transposition, not much, and I'm going to teach you a nice little lick that you can add as a fill in there too. Alright, that's all in the A minor pentatonic as well. It's kind of some idea of how to transpose this, but this is really just the tip of the iceberg. This is the second scale I believe that you should learn. If you haven't learned the E minor, links below. Okay, also real quick, Big Dude's hooked us up with this guitar. They're sponsoring these lessons. If you're looking for a really cool new parlor guitar like this Fender one or a new ukulele, check out Big Dude's locally owned shop. Links below. Skype lessons 101 if you're interested. Patreon starts at $1 a month. Get a free printout with every lesson. But if you came just because you want to get your scale on, that's cool, I dig it and I respect it. The A minor is a very powerful pentatonic scale. Okay, so grab your guitar, grab your brain, grab your attention span, follow me on in, and let's break this one down right now. Alright everybody, today we are looking at the second scale that you should learn. After you've mastered the E minor, we're going to get all our fingers involved with the A minor pentatonic. A lot of rock and roll music is either in the key of C major or A minor, so this scale is going to work for both of those, and it looks like this. So pointer finger, 5th fret, E string, pinky, 8th fret. Drop down to the A string, 5 and 7, D string, 5, 7, G string, 5, 7, B string, 5, 8, and the E string, 5, 8. Okay, so right off the bat, you can notice all the 5s are covered. So that's easy. That's easy to remember, the 5. You just have to remember if it's 8 or 7, or you have to remember is there 2 frets between the notes or 1 fret between the note, okay? So that's going to be the first thing, and I would go up and down it, nice and even, just with downstrokes with your pick or your finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and the next thing what I would do is while I'm practicing this going up and down is I would practice, if you're doing it with pick, alternating pick, which could be even harder than learning the scale. So down's on the 1, and then we're going to go 1 and, alright? 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and, 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and, 1 and, 2 and, 3, 3 and, 4 and. Alright? So that's the scale. You're going to use it a lot. Let's look at how we can make a lick and incorporate that lick kind of as a fill as well. So our lick's going to look like this. Alright? So I'm going, sliding from the 5 to the 7 on the D string, 1 and 2. So the and is going to be on the 5th fret of the G string, and the 2 is going to be back on that 7th fret of the D string. 1 and 2, 5th fret for the 3rd beat on the D string, 3, and then after 4 I'm going to slide back up to 7. Now this 7 is an A note. In this scale you have an A note here, here, and here. So on the 5th fret of both of the E strings, but also on the 7th fret of your D string. And that's called the root note, or the tonic, or the tonal center. And that's kind of like home base. When you're jamming, what you should, there are more places to stop and rest. Well, but if you're thinking about this, think about it like baseball, right? And you're running around, and every 4 beats is a base, and this is home, right? And if you get to home nice and smooth, you score a run. All right, so here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Alright? 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now we can put that into context. I'm going to make a bar chord with an A7. Now you could make an A7, or you can make an A minor chord, or you could get down here and make an A minor, or an A7. A7 is going to sound a little more like blues, A minor is going to sound a little more pop, classical, rock, a little more traditional, alright? So I'm going to make the A7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Alright, now that same lick, if you've seen our lesson on E minor pentatonic, and if you haven't, I'll put a link in the description below, you can check it out. That same lick is going to work over in E minor too as well. It's just going to look like this. Alright, so that's going to go 1 and 2, 3, 4. So if you do it in E minor, it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now why did I show you on the E minor this is an A minor lesson? Because you'll see it's the exact same spatialness, alright? All of these things you can move. Once you learn how to identify the roots, you can move scales up and down the neck. G minor. Now, if this is over your head, don't worry. I'm going to do another lesson on identifying roots to move the scales up and down. But you can have one in G minor, like I Shot the Sheriff. And we can do the same lick. There it is, and that lick too is also in the same pentatonic. So if I'm in A minor, so all these ideas that I'm showing you, you can move up and down. We're going to get into that a little later. What you should really do is master that A minor pentatonic scale so you feel really, really good with it. That's step A. Step B, alternate picking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then that's step 2. Step 3, learn that lick. And then step 4, try to start to think about transposing, alright? Questions, comments, leave them below. I'm happy to answer them if you have any doubts, any concerns, if you have any tuna casseroles that you'd like to send me. It doesn't really matter, right? Just leave a comment below and we're here to help. Okay, TenThumbsPro.com. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Ciao, ciao! Yeah, all the A minor pentatonic, all good stuff. Alright everybody, until next time. Alright, so now you got the A minor under your fingers, you got the E minor. Now you can start to look at transposition, which is something that we're going to look at. Well, there's two things that you're going to need to learn now. Kind of what we're going to call scale extensions. And transposition. So what I want you to do is leave a comment below what you are more interested in and we will hook you up as soon as we can, okay? TenThumbsPro.com, thank you for learning with us, and until next time, everybody, take care, love, peace, chicken grease, rock and roll, just do your own thing. Ciao!